journaling for me has made me like severely depressed. Word dumping has just made me severely depressed. Affirmations, right, feel like they aren't connecting to my head, and I feel like if I don't write 7, affirmations in the morning and at night, I'm never going to achieve my dream. The 100-step routine is probably also the most horrific one out of the bunch, because I am constantly being told that I need to have a huge routine in order to have a good morning. Waking up early. You will never see me wake up earlier than I already do for my job, and honestly I'm sick of people telling me to wake up early when I already wake up earlier than most of the people that are telling me to fucking wake up. Whenever you're feeling sad, exercise. As you have just seen then, this is basically 5 habits that basically just were quote-unquote life-changing for a lot of self-help gurus on TikTok and Instagram, but they weren't very life-changing to me, and they just didn't work. To be fair, I don't really know how else to explain it. You see, the thing I hate about journaling, my name is Ellie Royal, and basically I am one of those people that literally is on one of those self-help journeys. You know what I mean? I'm trying to improve myself, and I'm constantly improving as a person. And so when I go onto TikTok and everything, I stumble across basically every self-help tip, habit, everything that you can get, right? Because I basically deep dive into everything, right? Here are the 5 habits that basically every help guru has tried to sell me on, that is quote-unquote life-changing, but just hasn't worked for me. So let's honestly just get straight into the 5 habits that just didn't really work for me. And I should mention this, I will also be including examples of things that did. The first one is traditional journaling, where basically you do a brain dump in the morning, you write down everything that's in your head for 5 minutes in the morning in your journal, right? That is probably one of the worst ones for me out of the entire list that did not work for me. See, the issue is I'm already depressed, right? So the whole reason I'm on this journey is so I can at least sort of reach a level of sort of content. I have a baseline of happiness I have to reach to every single day in order to be content with my life and not just depressed. So when I journal, or when I do this this word dump or this word vomit, it seems like everything I write, even the first sentence, is negative. And I could try to do that and eventually it will just be negative. It just hasn't worked. It hasn't been life-changing. It's just made me feel absolutely worse afterwards. I'm not going to keep trying to do something. It just makes me feel worse, and it's going to hinder my sort of self-help journey. What I have done instead, right, because honestly, journaling is just not for me. I've tried to have diaries, I've tried to journal, it isn't for me sort of like a long-term thing. So instead what I usually do is, so this is my journal, right, quote-unquote journal. I like to call it a journal. Journal sounds very restrictive in terms of what I can have in this. Reality, this is just my everything. Look, most of it is to-do lists, or content ideas. I don't really want to show much, but I have content ideas. I even have thumbnail ideas. It's just pages upon pages of things I need to do that day. What I usually like to do is I like to grab a blank page like this, and I like to stick the day right here and write my to-do list over there, and anything on the side that's left over, just write some more specific things on my to-do list. This new method that I saw another YouTuber create, I will link him in the description, and I will also have a little YouTube thing right here. Can't remember his name off the bat. It's here, it's linked and everything. Okay, so as you can see, this is a month. This is the days, and then this is the dates. And so you have the highlights here, and you just write your highlights of every day. And then I have the highlight section. I thought I would be going to the gym this week, but I don't get cleared until next week, so it'll be this one. So the gym, I got socials, I got Twitch, I got language, and I want to add chess because I've been wanting to learn how to play chess, and I've been learning it the last few days. Then I have my goals for the month. So I have read 2 books. I've nearly finished one. I have vlogs, because I do post every Monday now, which is so exciting. And then I also have just my goals I want and what my end of the month sort of followings are, and then I have my book ideas. So book ideas, and then How to Win Chess, that's a book I'm reading, so it's just ideas for me to read for the next books. Get to a blank page, you can just write the day, everything, and then just something exciting that's happened or something like that. So this has helped me in terms of a way of things are more compact. They're more smaller. They're not like, I'm not so stressed about things and how things are going, and I can also just write what I need to get done during the day, which is pretty nice. I don't really like to include negative things in my journal, to be fair, unless they're going to be like really impactful in my future that I believe. I like to usually, I think I like to have a pretty self-awareness of what's going to be impactful or not. Number 2, habit number 2. You know the quote-unquote 100 step routine, it's not like actually 100 steps, but like it feels like it because it's like 3 hours of a morning routine. Now the thing that gets me upset is these self-help gurus. They have 3 hours to do a morning routine. I mean, let's be real, they're doing content. They make money off content. They can do whatever the fuck they want in their mornings to create content. The average person who works a regular 9 to 5, or example me, I work at 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I have to get up at 4. I have to leave at 4:30. I am not. I am like 100% not getting up earlier to do 100 step routine. I'm not getting up any earlier. I already wake up early enough at 4 in the morning, earlier than those people do. So to be told that I need to wake up early is honestly kind of annoying. My morning routine is literally wake up, right, get ready, maybe read a page or 2 from my book that I really like, and then get going. And then I can't do anything on my commute because I don't catch a train. I drive to work because I'm a tradie. I have to drive, like a person. So it honestly upsets me. So the way I fix that is I just create a simple one. If I need a routine, I can have a nighttime routine. And I'm not going to have like a 3-hour nighttime routine. It's literally just chill. Give me 30 minutes of brain rotting in the bed that I can doom scroll for 30 minutes. And then let me fucking study for like an hour and a half. That's all I are. Going on to what I said earlier about waking up early. That is another habit that will not, and honestly, probably will never work on me in my industry. I am a tradie. I start work at 6 to 2. That's my working hours, 6 to 2. And I already get up at 4 because I have to leave at 4:30 and it takes me an hour and a half to commute to work. So I am not getting up any earlier than 4 o'clock. I tried to get up at 3 for like 3 months and it just wasn't connecting, wasn't kicking in. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm tired. I'm more tired than I am. And honestly, it really ruins my sort of social aspect because no one's up at 3 in the morning. I like to have a social life, right? I'm not going to be like constantly trying to get better if I have no friends or any support system. You know what I mean? What I usually do instead, if I need to have a fucking routine or something, or if I need to get up early, or I need to do something, I'll just do it later in the day when I get back from work. It's probably not the most efficient because I'm tired from work and I don't want to do anything after work because all the heavy lifting I do, but like, honestly, I'm not getting up an extra hour early just to do it. Number 4. Affirmations. I feel like this is probably like the worst one to say because everyone talks so good about affirmations and it's like neuroscience and everything has studied it. It hasn't worked. It's just not connecting. Like, I say it and I'm like, you are beautiful. You are kind. It just doesn't connect. It feels so like empty. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. It feels like the words have no meaning. I'm just talking to a blank slate. And not in like a good blank slate like I can create who I want to be. Like, it's just nothing's going on in there. The thing is, what I do instead of affirmations is just no longer have negative talk to myself. Or 2, the things that work for me when it comes to affirmations is not the affirmations itself. It's what I do, right? So if I'm doing affirmations, it's because I lack confidence, right? Because if I'm telling you you're pretty, it means I don't think I'm pretty. Or you are good, it means I don't think I'm good. So instead of just doing these words that literally just stop me from doing what I want to do or what I need to do and waste so much time, instead I usually just do. I build self-discipline. If I'm like, oh, I'm just not unsure of myself, you are worthy of love. I build that worthy of love, not by saying it, but by doing things that help me get to that feeling, right? If I think I'm unworthy of love, why do I think that? Is it because I let people push me over? Then what I should do is stop letting people push over me. Start putting boundaries in place. Then I have self-discipline and I have self-love in that way, instead of just looking at a thing and being like, you are worthy. It doesn't work. It doesn't connect. It feels like the words are so meaningless when I do that, instead of just literally stating it or doing things that will help me reach that level of confidence. Okay, and number 5, probably, I don't know if this is my most controversial of the affirmations one was, because this is also kind of controversial in a way. Being told to exercise when I'm feeling any type of emotion, like, I know scientifically that, like, that is kind of true, or mostly true, but it doesn't work with me. Like, I can't seem to disconnect the emotions to the exercise. It's just, exercising makes me more upset if I'm emotional. I just want to lay in bed. I just want to, like, brain rot if I am sad. Going out to exercise does not make me better. And I have actually tried. Like, I have given it time. I have given it patience. I'm sick of people being like, oh, just keep doing it. You'll, like, notice the difference. I had tried that for, like, 4 months. Whenever I was sad, I'll take a walk. Whenever I was angry, I'll take a walk. Whenever I'm happy, I'll take a walk. And just, it wasn't doing that. It would just make me more annoyed. Because I'm like, I can't, like, acknowledge my feelings. Like, I can't just, like, wait in my sadness and just sort of, like, understand it. I'm just like walk, distract, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't connecting my head, and I felt like maybe there was something wrong with me, because I'm like, why is that? I haven't found the answer to that, so maybe there is something wrong with me, but it wasn't connecting, and I felt really terrible. Like, I felt really bad about that, because I'm like, am I just crazy? Is it my fault? Like, is something wrong with me? And basically, people tell me to, like, it just takes time. You have to keep doing it. It's practice. I have given it time. I have given it practice. I have done everything I can, and just, it wasn't connecting. Like, I can exercise, just don't make me exercise because I'm sad. Like, it's weird. I haven't found a way to, like, fix that. Honestly, like, it's just one of those things where I sort of just lay in bed. I acknowledge my feelings. I just sort of, like, I wouldn't say drown, but I just sort of sit in my emotions for a bit and just feel them and acknowledge them and just be like, I am sad. Why am I sad? Because of this. Do I need to get things fixed? Probably not, but I'll just give myself a moment sort of thing. So, that's really it. That is the end of the video. It's kind of a short one, to be fair, but honestly, I kind of just want to, like, get this out, you know, show you guys. So, like, 5 habits that just haven't worked for me. If you guys have had similar habits that haven't worked for you, or if you have any habits that have worked for you but didn't work for others, or if you had any habits that haven't worked for you but did work for others, tongue-tied, please do link them in the comments. Like, I felt like this is a really nice space for us to sort of acknowledge habits that have worked, some that haven't, you know, and just, like, just talk with people in the comments and acknowledge things, you know. I do want to say thank you guys for nearly 170 followers. It's honestly, it's really nice, to be fair. And I feel like I'm not just talking to the void. Like, people actually want to, like, hear me. They want to engage with me. It's really nice, to be fair. It's just like a lovely little community that we have. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy the future videos. I do post every Monday. I'm serious, like, I post every Monday, but today's just a different one, to be fair. I just wanted to get this one out. I was, like, ready for it to just be there. And I will be posting again in 3 days. Like, this is not, like, a Monday video that's been posted on a Friday 3 days beforehand. This is just a random upload that I wanted to upload. I hope you guys enjoyed it though, and I hope you guys have a lovely day, and, you know, just seriously, just look after yourselves and look after the ones that you love. Okay? Bye.